Hello everyone. I know we're going to let people get on here, so we're going to give it a few minutes. I apologize in advance for the time confusion. Hi Joyce. It has been kind of a crazy week, and I was totally mixed up on my start time tonight, so I sincerely apologize. But I'm happy to see some of you still joining, so thank you. I'm just giving it a few minutes for others to join. How's your weekend been? Hopefully good. Hi Maureen. All right. Everybody's starting to hop on now. Wonderful. Sorry, I'm kind of bouncing around everywhere. Still getting settled. Like I said, it's been a crazy week. Today's been a bit crazy. So I'm a little scattered, but I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to scrap with you guys live tonight. We're doing Remember December. December Daily, as other people call it. I think I've told you all before. I like calling it Remember December. It's a little less intimidating or stressful for me. One of my quirks, I suppose. So I thought it would be fun to hop online and we would just scrap together. I'll show you what I've completed so far. I've got some photos printed out and I'm still in the midst of working on this album, but I thought it would be fun to share my process and just kind of chat with you all as I do it. So this is the first time I've ever done one. So please don't expect me to be an expert. I don't do foundation pages. I literally scrap. Any ideas as I scrap, please, I welcome them so very much. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I have going on currently in my album, and then what I plan on adding tonight. So let's see if I can make a little more space here. You know, the one thing that doing this Remember December has taught me is to really kind of focus on the small little things. I have missed some photographic moments throughout the month so far, and I'm kind of kicking myself for not taking them after the fact. I'm like, oh, I could have added it to my album if I had just taken a snapshot. So I do take a lot of pictures, don't get me wrong, but this album kind of focuses on the small little moments in December. That's kind of the purpose of it, and traditions, and you know, we've been so busy doing things and I forgot to grab my camera at some point. So we had a couple of people do drive-by drop-offs of some goodies, and I should have snapped their photos so I could document, hey, they visited us, and I totally forgot to do that. So mental notes, and we still have a little bit of time left in December that I'm going to try and do my best to capture all the little moments. But I just thought I would mention that because you know, it just really highlights those little moments that you're enjoying and you forget that you may want to document them later. I hope that makes sense, but anywho, I'm rambling per usual. So let's just get in and show you what I've done so far. So this album is a 6x8. I think it is. I think it is. So the page protectors are 7x8, yeah. So they're about 7 inches wide by 8. So I guess that's what you call it, 7x8. I'm not really sure. I think it's a Snap album by Echo Park. But I picked it out because I really loved the worn, vintagey snowflake look. And I was going for non-traditional colors in the album, so I thought it fit the theme well. And so what I've accomplished so far in this album is I created this cover sheet, which is just a piece of acetate that had gold speckles or dots on it. Let me get a little closer so you can see here. It's very pretty. And then so I created this Remember December in the Silhouette Design Studio, and then just cut out December in the gold. And I did purposely leave those centers in the word, just FYI. It was a purposeful design. And so I thought this was a nice simple cover, or cover page to the album. And then I just used some gold numbers for the year 2020. And so the back is as is, and I just attached this with double-sided tape and some, I originally did glue, and the glue did not work for the acetate. It would not stick. So I had to go back and do some double-sided tape, just an FYI. I think a lot of people like stitch or staple on acetate, so it's interesting. Anyway, so it's the first time I've used it in big sheets like this, so like I said, if you have any suggestions on how to adhere things to it, I'll gladly take them, because I love the idea of having them sprinkled throughout the album. So next piece was our Christmas card for this year, and so I put a copy of that here in the album, and then I did the initial journaling for kind of just for the month of December here on the back of the card. And then I got this really pretty tree cut file from the Cocoa Vanilla Christmas Merry and Bright collection this year. And so I decided it would be really nice addition to this album, even with the star peeking up over the pages. So I filled it with the different papers. And then so far I have documented a few things here. So this was Shop Local. So it's the Saturday after Black Friday. So Natalie and I went out to a local small shop here in town, a boutique, and we picked up a few Christmas gifts, and they were taking pictures, and I just documented how much fun we had that day, and how great the shop is, and we can't wait to go back. We're so glad we went. And then I just had some pictures of the shop itself. I grabbed some of their Facebook shots too. That's just a really fantastic little boutique that we definitely want to go to more, but they really made a big deal out of the Shop Local. And then next was the tree decorating. Very simple spread. I didn't overcomplicate it. I'm not sure if I want to add any embellishments here yet. I haven't decided. So this is where we're at right now. I did a little bit here, but not too much. And then that's where we've kind of left off in regards to completed layout. So now I'm at my next spread. And so this was, I went to L.O. Bean, which hopefully a lot of you are familiar with L.O. Bean, but if not, it's a Maine-based company, outdoor gear, but they're all over they're very well known, so I'm pretty sure you do know them. So anyways, they go all out and they decorate every year. Usually they have like a big Christmas theme, like with Santa, and like it's, crowds of people go, but obviously with COVID this year, it's a little bit different. But they did create this beautiful tunnel of pine trees. And so I grabbed a shot of that. It was really pretty. And then some of the rustic Christmas decorations that I snapped a picture of. So I thought that was really cool. And so I was trying to figure out what I want to do here on the left-hand side. And so I thought it would be nice to document or add a picture of Wyatt when we got like the first significant snowfall. Well, not significant, but one of the first snowfalls in December. He was so excited that he had to put his coat on and run outside and catch the snowflakes. And I thought this photo was precious. So this is kind of where I'm at and where I'm documenting. So I decided I'm going to put this here, and I found these awesome gold chipboards in my collection as I was going through my embellishments, and I'm like, ooh, these are awesome. I was like, I'm gonna use these in my December album. So I thought it would be fun to put the snowflake one down here, and then I thought it would be equally as fun to adhere the Wonderland on this side. So the gold kind of ties together, and the sayings fit the photos. I was like, match made in heaven. Like, I just thought it was so perfect. And I really think I may keep it this simple because I just think it's so pretty as it is. So I was so excited. I'm like, these work out perfectly. So we're going to do that. And then we'll move on to the next spread. Again, I really didn't have like a plan for tonight. It was more just kind of like I'm going to get on and kind of walk you through my album and just kind of scrap together, really. Show you my process. I know I've had quite a few people ask me if I do this, so I figured I'd give it a whirl. So how are y'all doing? Can you believe Christmas is in literally like, what is it, 5 days? It's 20 or 19th, 6 days. Holy moly, it's kind of crazy, right? I'm so excited for it. I love Christmas. But it's also really kind of crazy that we're here. We're almost there. So how are you? Are you guys ready? Are you prepared for the holiday? I don't know if this is adhesive or not. It should be. Or you still got lots of things to do? Oh, great, Melody. Hi. Working on your December memory book as well. What size do you do? Just out of curiosity. You know, I've done a lot of research on the, you know, December Daily and December Documenting albums. And people do sizes all over the place, which is really cool to see. I've seen, you know, Traveler's Notebooks. I've seen 12 by 12s. I've seen the, what is it, the Citrus Twist ones that are like taller and skinnier. I think a kind of a Traveler's Notebook size. 6 by 8's really popular. I've seen people do 4 by 4s. I love seeing all the different sizes, and I think this idea is kind of great to experiment with those different sizes that you don't normally use for your regular documentation. So like I'm, you know, a 12 by 12, a 9 by 12 scrapper, mainly 8.5 by 11. And so this 6 by 8 size, I don't know, or 7 by 8, I'm not really sure the right size. I'm gonna call it 6 by 8. 6 by 8 size is different for me, and I find it really fun and challenging in its own way. So it's a great way to introduce a new size. You decided to do 6 by 8 again this year, as well as add some 12 by 12 family. That's a great idea. Yeah, so I plan on scrapping also, like, for the regular family albums, some 12 by 12 and 9 by 12s as well, Melody. I like to incorporate those into my regular family albums too. But I thought this was a really fun project, and I'm glad you all convinced me to give it a whirl. I've been really enjoying it so far, and like planning it out and like trying to, like I said, trying to capture those moments. So it's a big challenge after doing 12 by 12s. Yes, I agree. Like going from the 12 by 12 size all the way down to the 6 by 8 is a huge difference. But I enjoy the challenge. It's really fun. It is really fun. Get creative. And I've been watching like a lot of Allie Edwards, her December dailies, and like her different techniques and stuff are just really, really cool. Some of her interactive pages. Oh, hey Mom. Didn't see you on. Welcome. Some of her interactive page elements are really neat. So I want to kind of play around with those if I can. Yeah, I guess this isn't adhesive. I thought it was. She's got some really wonderful ideas. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of like laying in bed and just watching various December daily videos to try to get some ideas. Laura Alberts, yeah. Friday nights, okay. I'm gonna check her. I've heard of her. Actually, I follow her, I think on Instagram or Facebook. I can't recall which one. Maybe both. She's very talented. I like her a lot. So I'll have to check her out. And I can't remember the other one. There's another one, somebody more recently, and I can't recall her name, that does December daily, and she also does an October daily. And I think Project Life is kind of like her main thing. And I wish, her name escapes me right now, but I've been really enjoying her videos as well. She's live for like 3 hours. Wow. That's incredible. I don't know if people would want to listen to me talk for 3 hours. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Sometimes, I don't know, I have some lengthy videos that aren't live and people do watch them, so maybe. But that's great. That's really great. All right. So I think I'm just going to leave this simple because I love it so much, just the way it is. So we're going to move on to the next page. All right. So this is the next spread I have here. So what I have here is we went, I'll just tell you the story. We went, my work, the leadership team, um, went and pulled Christmas gifts together for our staff. We created t-shirts and each gave them a small little gift. And so we were elves on a Friday, and we did social distance delivering. So we actually got to see some of our team members in person, and bring them their gifts, and it was really, really fun. So this is me documenting that. So I made sure to get like a festive mask. It says I love Santa, which I thought was really fun. And then these are the gifts that I ended up wrapping for the team. I had a lot of fun with it. I love taking my time to wrap when I can. And so this was really, really fun to do. And I got them a little game set, and I made these little game books. I think I mentioned it before on the one of my last lives, and it was a really big hit. They loved it. So anyways, I thought I would document the traveling around and social distancing and seeing people and just the story. So I'm not going to do the journaling live here, but I wanted to create like an interactive element here. So I'm going to leave this photo here. I might add some embellishing. I'm not sure which one yet. But for this top here, in order to have my journaling, I thought I would create an interactive element. So I want this to flip up here. So I'm going to get a piece of cardstock, and I'm going to double it so it's going to stick back here, and then this will flip up. So I was thinking about doing journaling on this part, and then maybe like a Project Life card or something, on the back here, so that when you lift it up, you can see it. Or I might put this photo here and then the Project Life card. I haven't decided yet. So that's where we're at with this. So I'm going to get the cardstock. And I'm going to move this off to the side. So that was we got some chatting going on here. Let's see. Melody, yeah, she's good, but I don't stay for the full 3 hours. Yeah, that's a long time to be live, but that's really amazing that she does that. We're experiencing COVID in the family, so stopped all activities we normally do together until all are clear. Hope we're all by Christmas Day. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that, Melody. I hope everyone, recovers just fine and well from it. And, it has been a very different year, and to miss out on all the family traditions and stuff is heartbreaking. So my December book looks a little bare. Yeah, you know what? I was worried about, I'm going to take a drink, I'm sorry. I was worried about my December book looking bare too. But what I really tried this year with COVID, what I've really tried to do is like highlight the small things. And that's kind of what I was talking about earlier. Like just kind of remembering, even if it's just making dinner together or filling out Christmas cards, or I've been trying to like capture those little moments to fill in for the big ones that we're not going to have this year. I hope that makes sense. So, because I agree, there's lots of family visits and festivities we would normally have, which we're not going to. So I really just focused inside the home and like things with the kids and a lot more outdoor pictures. And like I'll be journaling about stacking wood for the wood stove, like the silly little things like that probably if it was a normal Christmas, I may have not included in my December album, but because, we don't have those festivities that are actually going to happen as they would, I'm replacing it with the smaller stories. So maybe you can do something like that. Okay. So we are going to trim up, let's see, it needs to be a 6x8. And I'm going to fold it in half here. So, but we've done a lot more baking than we normally do this year too. Because the kids really enjoy it. It's a fun way for them to be creative and to get messy, and we enjoy all the goodies after they're done. And we've done like a lot more Christmas crafts, and I think I did the size right. I hope I did. We've done like a lot more Christmas crafts this year, and just, yeah, I don't know. We've just tried to really focus on new memories or new traditions to kind of replace what we can't. can't do this year. So here's kind of like my thought process, but I may have not made that big. I think I did. I don't know. We'll see. Trial and error here, live. You're seeing it in the raw. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's not too bad. But I think what I want to do is I actually want to, I think I want to adhere the photo down here. And then I'm going to do my journaling here, and then I want some sort of Project Life card here, I think. So that's what we're going to do. And like I said, I'm not going to journal live for you, but just so you guys will see where it's going to go. All right. So yeah, I'll just end up decorating pages. That's a really good idea. Yeah. Yeah, I bought stuff to decorate cookies that is sitting until we're all over this stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. You know, I really hope, like I said, it's a speedy recovery and everybody ends up being okay. You know, I hope with the vaccine and everything, we're, you know, this will be a thing of the past soon, and we can, you know, socialize again at the very least. You know, I think life's going to be different going forward, but if we can at least, you know, see our loved ones, and it would be nice, right? All right, so I've got lots of fun things and goodies that I need to go through. So I'm trying to find a card, and if I can't find a full card, I can do a pattern paper and some die cuts. So we might do that too. There's a lot of red and green. Ooh, this is pretty. And I could do a title. Social distance deliveries. It's kind of what I'm thinking. That's what's popping into my head anyway. Let's see. We decided we could always celebrate on New Year's. Yeah, absolutely. You know what? Christmas doesn't have to be on Christmas. We have lots of family, and you know, it's just hard to fit everyone in on Christmas Day. It's just really, really challenging. So we have, this would be fun too. What's in here? So we've had to, you know, spread it over the week in the past, you know, like Christmas week essentially over the past few years, just to fit everybody in. And you know, nobody, oh, Season of Joy, that's kind of cute, because it really was Season of Joy. Sorry, multitasking here. Anyways, so we have to fit everybody in kind of throughout the week. And honestly, when you're together, you don't even realize it's not Christmas Day. So I think that's a great mentality to have, is just, you know, whenever you can get together, make the best of it, really. Oh, these are cute too. I'm gonna have to put a tab on it. Cheer 25th. I'm just trying to think of what I want to do for this cover page. Ooh, special delivery. We've got some cute die cuts in here, so let's take a look at these. Make like a little scene maybe. And this is from the Crate Paper Merry Days collection. I think it was a Tuesday morning haul like a long time ago. It's a Wonderful Life. Oh, those are cute. I have to trim that a little bit. Let's see. These are pretty kind of vintage. Oh, that Merry Christmas is nice. Oh, and the little car, because we were delivering presents. Oh, I like that idea. How can we make this work? Let's see. That's kind of cute. Fun. And then obviously on the inside, the story will be told of, you know, that we were out and about social distance delivering, and it was really fun and nice to see everybody. Oh, I love that Santa. So I don't know, I might do a different card then. I don't think I have many Project Life cards actually picked out for this. I got some flare badges too. So let's see what else we have here. I could just also do a pattern paper as well. Or maybe just keep it white. I don't know. Let's see what else we got for embellishments. And then we'll go from there. These are really cute. Oh, we have some others who have joined. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're all having a wonderful... Oh, see, this is kind of cute. Like, just like a little scene. I would not use, I mean, I can't say I wouldn't use, but, and oh my gosh, I could create like a little mask to put on this character. Oh, I kind of like this idea. And I can create a little mask later. Oh, how cute. Oh, hey Jess. So this is crepe paper, Merry, I just said it earlier, Merry Days. There's the packaging. It was, I think it was a collection from a couple years ago. And I think it was a Tuesday morning find, like last year for me. Oh, that's cute. Dear Santa, I'm gonna have to use that. Ooh, I could do Season of Joy right there, maybe. Ho, ho, ho. Sorry, I'm just looking at these and see what else I've got for stickers. Yeah, it was a Tuesday morning find. So it was, I think I got it off season as well. So, Merry and Bright, Deck the Halls. And I've got lots of chipboard pieces here and a whole bunch of different items that I need to go through. I'm really trying to use up a lot of older stuff and the non-traditional Christmas colors. I mean, these are, it's red and green, but it's kind of more like muted red and green. For me, like Christmas is red and green. Like that's traditional for me. So I'm trying to use the colors that aren't so traditional in my mind anyway. Merry Christmas, just a cute little tag. I could probably just do, I don't know, Magic of Christmas. Give the Gift of Joy. Oh, I kind of like that too. I could always just do, all right. A gift for you. Cute, cute. I'm not sure. Oh, so many decisions. Let's see, there's a little tags in there. All right, I really like this little scene I have going on, so I'm gonna add those. I'm gonna tack them down before I forget, because I think it's super cute. All right. And then we'll go from there. Right? We're just creating as we go, whatever feels right. That's literally what I'm doing. And I really want to create like a little mask for her face. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. And let's see. Why not? Let's try it live. because it is, you know, it is the reality of, you know, where we're at. And so we should document it, right? Let me see if I can't get a little loop in here. It's a little tricky, but I've already got a tear, but that's okay. See if I can't round those corners a little bit. Might be too big, actually. You know, I'll have to make it a little smaller, but I don't think it's that bad, actually. Oh, not too bad. Hi, Dad. Is he... Excuse me, are you watching me on the big TV? Is he watching me too? All right, just trim this a little bit. Oh my gosh, I think that actually came out pretty cute. Love it. All right, we're gonna tack that down. A little bit of adhesive on there. And we have now a mask. That came out so adorable. Okay. Oh, my ATG is squeaky tonight. Alright, so I think I want to pop up the car on some foam. But before I do that, I am going to tack this down. It was really fun to go around and see. We kind of divided the list of people. I'm gonna just give you guys a close-up of my mask. Isn't that cute? Oh, I'm probably too close. I'm out of focus. Not too bad. It's a little split right there. I'm probably gonna add a little smidge of glue. But it was like, because we've been doing remote work since March, so it was kind of nice to, you know, see some of the team that we haven't seen in a really long time. Oh, there we go. You know, and like bring them their gifts and make sure they're well, and you know, just there's something about seeing people in person, even at a distance, you know. It was still nice. All right, there's my little masked delivery. We called ourselves the little elves for that day. It was really fun. So I love Christmas. I love gift giving, and so I had a really good time with it. We made the best of it, right? All right, so we're gonna get this little car on here. Have it popped up a little bit. And now I just gotta do a little title. I got some other embellishments over here too. Oh, and I have stamps. Oh yeah, I brought out all my stamps. So I gotta check my stamps too. All right, so we've got, oh, that's a cute character too. Lots of chipboard here. So I'm not gonna use any of these. So we're gonna put these back. A stamp wouldn't be a bad idea. So I pulled out, I had so many Christmas stamps that I totally forgot about. So I put them right on my desk. Just to make sure that I would use them. Because why not, right? Be filled with joy. That's really sweet. All right. Holiday wishes. All right. Warm winter wishes. You melt my heart. These are cute. All right. Merry making into wonderful life. Holiday highlights. All right. I don't know. One isn't jumping out at me. I mean, just simple Merry Christmas would be nice, but I want something. I don't really know what I want. Maybe as I go through the rest of my stuff, I'll find something. We don't have to decide it right now, I guess. But I could just do a simple Merry Christmas sticker. Holiday wishes. What do we got in here? This is my favorite part, though. Hello, winter's coming. Oh, these are all just like winter, like sweater weather type stuff. One of my favorite parts is actually going through and seeing what I have for, you know, stickers and die cuts, and I don't know. It's just fun to look through. That Merry Christmas is cute. This is HipKit exclusive. Very cute. Let me just see if I have anything else hiding back here. Oh, I think we have another stamp set. Oh, it's a snowman one. That's cute. I don't have to build a snowman. Oh, I have all these over here too. The little wood veneer. Santa. All right, what do we got in here? All right. Let's see. Fun little, so this dish here is full of a few different collections. Like we have Echo Park in here. I think I have Carta Bella. I'm sure there's some crepe paper in here. I just kind of put them all in this one dish because I knew I was going to be using them, you know, for this and all my other Christmas layouts. So, and some of these I've had open for a long time, so I really wanted to make it purposeful. I purposely wanted to use these ones that were open. Obviously, I would use others too, but I kind of put them out here so I would gravitate towards these first. So, season's greetings. The one challenge here, over the river and through the woods. That's kind of cute, but it won't fit. Because we kind of went all over Timbuktu to deliver these gifts, so it's kind of a cute, cute phrase. Oh, we could just do joy. Oh. Merry Christmas. But some of these colors are a little more traditional, so I don't know if I'm going to find anything. But we'll look. Right? That's the fun part. Oh, Season of Giving. I could cut that out. I like that, because that's exactly what we were doing. So many cute die cuts here. Drilling pieces and ornaments, and yeah, this is a lot of traditional the further down, but we may find something. I'm not giving up yet. Cheer, mittens. All right, we got some stars. All right, well, I kind of like the Season of Giving, and maybe I will just cut that out. I really like that, because that's exactly what we were doing. It captures the moment well, or kind of encapsulates what we were doing in a few words, which I like. So, I think that's what I'm going to do. Celebrate. We go back. Oh, I have one more. I do have one more die cut kit, so I want to take a peek at that before I make my final commitment here. So these are all florals, so I don't need those, but I have this one. Oh, that was the winter one. Okay. So I think just making sure I'm not missing any of my die cuts that I have here. Winter Wonderland. Nope. Okay. We are gonna, I think I'm gonna do this Season of Giving, and I'm just gonna trim out and around it. So a little bit of fussy cut in here, but that's okay. I don't mind it. Some people do, but this wood grain tag is super cute, but it doesn't go with everything else. But I think the gold will be fine, like once I trim it all out. If not, no harm, no foul. I'll find a place to use it somewhere else. But we're gonna see how it looks, and we'll go from there. So are you all creating gifts for Christmas? How are those coming along? Are there other projects you're working on? Are you guys starting to think about like your goals for next year? It's kind of crazy, you know, we're almost the end of 2020, and I think a lot of us are happy to see it go for various reasons, but there's some big reasons that we all have in common. And look forward to what 2021 brings. So if you have some like scrappy goals that you've been thinking about, or crafty goals, I kind of try and keep my goals to a minimal, but I also like to keep them achievable too. And you know, they're goals, but I don't like beat myself up if I can't complete them, but it's always good to have some in mind. It's a good motivator. So I have a couple that I'm really going to try and commit to, which one of them being I have like this mom journal that it's a happy album by Creative Memories, which I really love that album a lot. That I've started shortly after Wyatt was born, actually. And Season of Giving. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut out the of and spread these words differently. And I was doing really well in the beginning with that album, and I kind of just haven't touched it in a long time. So I promised myself, or committed as a goal, that I would work on it once a month. Hi, Kathy D. Welcome. I'm just scrapping away on my Remember December album. Thanks for joining. So that is one goal that I want to stay committed to. I mean, I want to commit to all of them, but if there's one that's like really important to me, it's that album, because I really want to keep up with it. Because it's like, you know, it's not family documenting. It's my perspective of being a mom and little stories about Wyatt, you know, and how I feel, like a little more intimate. So I think it's going to be really important that he have that. And so I want to make sure that I, you know, keep adding to it. It's important to me. So that's one big goal that I have. And then I have some other little ones, you know, like I need to catch up on my monthly project life. I have not done well keeping up with that either. So I've been really into the 12 by 12s lately. So like I said, I try not to like beat myself up too much, because there we go. I like that. Because, you know, I want to enjoy it. So I don't want like my crafting or my scrapping to feel like a chore or like a job, because then it just loses the therapeutic aspect of it, the fun aspect of it. But I also, you know, goals are a good reminder of like what I started and what I need to finish. And so in that project life, again, it's something I really enjoy. I just got to remember to like incorporate it into my scrapping, you know? So that's another goal I have, to do project life a little more regularly. All right, get on there. There we go. So do you guys have any goals? Are you goal makers for your crafts or your scrapping? Just curious. So giving. All right. I got quite a bit done this year, all things considered. I don't get to craft very often unless it's late at night, and there are some weeks like I get down here multiple nights in the week, and then there are some weeks where I make it down here like once. It all depends on, you know, how busy my work life is and how tired I am, honestly, in all honesty, because I don't get to scrapbook until after Wyatt goes to bed. So sometimes it's not till like, you know, 8 o'clock at night, and it's just too late for me, and I don't have the brain power. So, but all things considered, I still got a lot done. So I'm pretty, excuse me, proud of that. All right, so here is my little cover card. We went from just using a Project Life card to making my own little scene out of die cut. So I think it came out pretty cute. And it documents the story of, you know, doing a social distance deliveries to all of our team members and their Christmas gifts. So it's going to be interactive. So when you lift it up, you're going to see the photo of the presents we wrapped, and then I'm going to do the journaling on, you know, that day and the experience and how I felt here doing the delivery. So the one thing that I'm thinking I might want to do is like maybe a little tab. And I did see some in a sticker sheet somewhere. Hold on a second. Ah, here we go. So it might be fun to add a little tag so people know to lift it up. I should get some clear ones though. I might add that later actually. Oh. Here we go. And then there's the Mary Mary that goes, I can put on the other side so they balance each other. And these go perfectly with the colors. Yay! I mean, not like you won't be able to tell, but it just gives them something to grab onto when lifting it out of the book. Oh, I think that came out so cute. Okay, so I gotta get my journal back here. Or my album, excuse me. And so this is just gonna slide in here. And then there's your interactive element, and you lift up and you can see the story. How cute is that? I love it. So I'm wondering if I want to put a little, I want to do a little embellishment. Oh, I just realized I locked in my picture on this side. That's all right. I don't think we need to. I think there's a lot here. So we're just gonna, I think we're gonna leave it for now, and we're gonna move on. Okay. I can always revisit it later if I really want to. So, I'm trying to make room here on my desk because things are getting a little crazy already. All right, so that is so, I just love that. That's so cute. Okay, so the next part of this layout is just a kind of a collage of photos just from little snapshots throughout the day. Some of our decorating, Wyatt being silly, the kids coloring like the little shrinky-dink Christmas ornaments. So I just thought like none of these were really, I mean, I could have made them bigger, but none of them were really photos that I wanted to highlight like on a bigger layout. So I thought it would be fun just to do little photos, and then I don't know, maybe some journaling or just some embellishing in the little pockets. So I need to trim this up because I printed out a few more. A few more snapshots here. And then I have some Elf on the Shelf that I want to do on the other side. So I've been having a lot of fun too with this album, like scrapping on the outside of the, like not in page protectors, which is not something I do often, but I really enjoy it. it's kind of fun. It adds some, you can do those interactive pieces and, you know, little, you can add more texture. I don't know. There's just something really nice about it. So it's kind of a concept that I may want to like introduce into my everyday life albums too. More interactive pieces or out of the sleeve scrapbooking. Like for Wyatt's, I do like add his, like when he draws pictures or whatnot, I do add those into his albums. I'll move that. Sorry about the glare. But I, you know, this has kind of taught me that I may want to do a little bit more of that. So I think that would be fun. I've enjoyed that. Not everything has to be in a sleeve, as long as you adhere it down really well. All right, and as you can see, so another thing I want to point out about my December scrapping, I am not like, this isn't, I mean, the concept was adopted from December Daily, obviously. A really clever idea, a great idea that came from Ellie Edwards. I believe she was the originator of it. But I am not numbering my days, as you can tell, because these are just all random moments that happened throughout the course of the month. And just that whole like daily numbering concept kind of, that whole part of December Daily kind of stressed me out a little bit. So I just thought for me, I could better handle this documentation if I just kept the counting of the days out of it, because it's more probably going to be, it's going to be the whole month of December. It's not going to stop at Christmas, you know, and or anything like that. So I just wanted to tell the story how I felt I wanted to tell the story, I guess, if that makes any sense. And the numbers just weren't, the daily numbers just wouldn't work for me and how I think about it anyway. But I've seen some that are just absolutely stunning. Like the way they're able to put their stories together and how they incorporate the numbers, and I don't know. I'm very envious, but it's definitely something that maybe over time I'll be able to do it. But for my first pass at it, I was like, yeah, I can't do this. So we're just telling all the stories and then mixing them all in. Oh, I ripped that sleeve a little bit. All right, so what I'm doing here is I'm adding a few more photos to this spread. And so I think I'm going to do a little embellishing here. And then I have, he's kind of asleep there, or we've got him in front of the presents. I love that one. This one's a little bit more Christmassy. That one's him just sleeping. I don't know. I kind of like that one. So we're just going to put that there. I don't think I'm going to do any, well, I do want to tell the story of his advent calendar. So I probably will document something here. And I think I have little cards. Little journaling card. I thought I found anyway. Maybe not. Well, it wasn't. Oh, well, this isn't Christmas Eve, so that won't work. I could cover that up, though. That is a really cute, super cute piece, tag, sticker, whatever we want to call it. I'm lost for words tonight. We got a little speech bubble in that one. Florals. Ooh, I could cut some of the, oh, these are still a little big. We're going to leave those out. All right. Those aren't going to work. All right, let's see here. If I can't find one, I will just, I'll create, oh, I could trim that. That's cute. Oh, I like that one. All right, we're going to add this one. We'll trim this one up a little bit. Good teen. colors work out good. I just want to tell the story of the advent calendar. So just so you guys know, as I'm working on this, we introduced the advent calendar to Wyatt this year. And he is obsessed with Hot Wheels. I think I've shared with you all in the past. He's your typical boy, and he just loves the Hot Wheels. Like, it's his favorite thing. And so they came out with Hot Wheels advent calendars. And we're like, oh, this will be super fun. You know, they have a mixture of like cars and like little scenery type things that come in the kit, you know, like reindeer and sleigh and like a Yeti and I don't know, just really cute stuff. And we're like, oh, he'll probably enjoy that. It'll be a lot of fun, right? So we bring it out and we show it to him and he was super excited. You know, he was out of his mind. He's like, oh, this is so neat. And so we show him, you know, you got to open find the number 1 and you got to open, this is day number 1. And, you know, each day you get something new. So after we opened up number 1, he was like, I want to open the rest of them. And we're like, nobody, that's not how it works. Like, you know, it's, we got to wait each day. And he lost his mind. He was so upset. He didn't understand the concept of an advent calendar. So we, oh, that's kind of cute. We had like oh, I wish I could fit that in here. I know it's a heart, but I could probably trim it, right? Just trim the sides down. I really love that. Maybe. We'll see. Anyways, so he was just so upset. Like, he just didn't understand, like, why he had to wait. He thought it was a gift that he would open. So we had to have quite a little conversation about how the advent calendar works and, you know, that it's really a lot of fun because, you know, every day is a new prize. And it took us like all day because he just kept circling back. He's like, you know, do I get to open another one now? Do I get to open another? We're like, nope, not yet, buddy. Like, you got to wait until you sleep and you wake up again. And he just kept kind of revisiting. Oh, days until. That's kind of cute. But this is all different time. Oh, I can't. I'm not counting. You know, he kept circling back throughout the day and he'd get really disappointed and like sad. And then it's like towards the end of the day, right? This is the first day he got the advent calendar. He comes up to me and he's like, Mom, he's like, can I open up another surprise? And I was like, I'm sorry, bud. I was like, but you have to wait till tomorrow. Like, tomorrow, you know, when you wake up in the morning, you can open another one. And he hung his head like really low and he's like really sad and he's kind of like walking to his room, kind of mopey and sad. And he says, he looks at me and says, yeah, you're right, Mom. And he walked away and it was the cutest, like, it was so cute. It was just so cute. He acknowledged that, like, I'm going to try really hard. I'm not getting anywhere. So I just have to accept reality that, you know, I can't open them today. And it was just so funny. So now he gets it and he oh, that's cute. Warm and cozy. He has fun with it. He gets excited. It actually helps him go to sleep because he can't wait to, you know, open up his surprise in the morning. So he can't, you know, and he always knows what number it's going to be. And it's been a lot of fun now after we got over that like hurdle of him not understanding the advent calendar. So it was cute. It was really cute. So I want to tell that story in that documentation. So that's really cute. Tradition. I'm just looking at all these little pieces that we might be able to add. The mittens. Oh, I have a good one for that. I want to keep those out. All the little bits and pieces. I have a bunch of stars. Family. All right. I want to make sure I don't miss the little word phrases. Those get lost in the shuffle sometimes. These collections are great. I love Christmas collections. I love Christmas scrapbooking. It's so fun. All right. So then we have, it's hard to believe we're on day, yeah, tomorrow's day 20 of the Advent calendar. It's crazy. Oh, It's a Wonderful Life. That's kind of what I was hoping to put in here, like in the middle, but I've got his sleeping. He's warm and cozy, eat, sleep, and be merry. I just think those are fitting, so I'm going to leave those. Okay. I like those the way they are. So I'm just going to go in and like probably do a couple little embellishments on some of these other little pictures here. So let's put these back. All right. So I'm going to have to trim this little sloth guy down, but that's all right. The heart's cute, but I'm not like, it's not that big of a deal that I trim it. So let's start here. I just think he's so fitting for the photo. So he's wicked cute. Look at him, he's just so cute. All right, I might have to trim the bottom too. Let's see. Oh no, if it's, yeah, a little bit. Just a smidge. I think these are 2x2, so I'm gonna go like that. It's a little bit of an odd shape, but that's okay. It's cute. So the warm and cozy is gonna go here. So then we got, oh, my sleeve. I love this little, I want to do this cheer right here, I think. He's just being a goober, putting on the Christmas stockings. All right. So we're gonna put that here. Oh. I'm gonna trim it a little bit more. I get it really close to the end of those letters. There we go. All right. I love the multi-spreads like this too, because each little photo is kind of like their own little layout that you can embellish. My page protector's a little torn here, but that's okay. The picture's still secure, so we'll just leave that. I might do some clear tape or something. So we have them doing some arts and crafts here. I've got the Advent calendar. I think what I can do for other little stickers. What else we got? Snowflakes, stars. Got labels. Merry Christmas. Oh, here's some little words. What did he say? Warm holiday wishes, decorating cookies, ribbon boxes and bows, gather together, Christmas tradition. Kind of want something for Vinny up there, but none of those work. So what else do we got? Home. I mean, home is perfect. Oh, so home could... The only thing is these are white and everything else on this is kind of an off-white. So I don't know if I want to mix white and off-white. Oh, decisions, right? I may just have to. It may just be what ends up happening. Well, we got white on the other side, so I guess... I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, I can't decide. All right, I'm going to leave this. So I kind of like this little family because Vinny is family, but I don't like the color. Be merry. That's kind of cute. We'll put that up there. Yeah, I don't want to introduce the white. tonight, I figure I'll let you all know, those of you who are my regular subbies and join me each week, I'm actually going to take these last 2 weeks, or last couple of weeks, after tonight, till the new year. I'm gonna take a break from YouTube, so there might be a couple of new videos posted, but the lives I'm gonna take a break from. And I could do family here, a little triangle, just to spend time with my family, and kind of unwind and relax. I enjoy the lives, I really do, but they do take some prep, so I am just going to take this time and take a break, but I have lots of new content planned for the new year, so don't worry, lots of more stuff coming, so I don't want any of you to, like, you know, wonder where I have gone. Just taking some time to spend with the family during Christmas, and kind of do some prep work, really, for all the good things for 2021. So after tonight, there'll be a couple of weeks without any lives. So hopefully that is okay to you all, but I definitely will see you. I've got some more 20-minute motivator video content coming. I've got some new series I'm working on that I'm very excited about. So yeah, I think 2021 is going to be a really good year. Looking forward to it. Okay, so this one's all done. Very simple. I love all the multi-photos, but again, it just captures a little bit of everyday life, little moments that are happening in December. So let's get my album, and this is paired with this. So even though this is a little more red and green, it still doesn't look bad together. I was a little worried about like the colors, the contrast, but it's not terrible. And I could also just do maybe an acetate divider here to kind of break that up a little bit. I'm not sure. I'll think about that, but it's not that bad, really. So I'm just gonna leave it as is for now, but I really love how this came out. And we got regular traditional red and green here, mask here. So it's really just this color scheme that's you know, throwing everything off, but I think I'm gonna leave it for now. Thanks, Jess. Yeah, I just you know, I was thinking a lot about it, and I am so passionate about this channel. I really enjoy doing videos and stuff, but I thought it would just be a good reset period, just to take some time and relax, like have no commitments, right? So I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also looking forward to like coming back refreshed and like with new stuff. So all right, so I have now that my next spread is going to be Elf on the Shelf, so I am not quite, I don't have all my photos printed yet, obviously, because we're not done with the month yet. So I do have a few trimmed out, so I'm going to add those. And I'll add the big ones I printed as well. Oh, what am I doing? I'm putting it in backwards. So what I've done, because obviously Elf on the Shelf is 25 days, right, of him. Oh, and so just a little backup story. Oh, thanks, Melody. You're so sweet to say that. Oh, that makes me feel so good. I have so much fun on the lives too, so thank you so much for that compliment. I've scraplifted several pages from your YouTube and Facebook group. Wouldn't miss your lives. Thank you so much. Makes my heart warm. So this is our elf. He has, his name is G, just the letter G, and a little history behind his name is G came into our lives when Wyatt turned 2, or just after he turned 2, that Christmas. And we thought, you know, it was a good year to introduce him, and because Wyatt could kind of understand the concept a little bit, you know. And so how he got his name is kind of funny. So Wyatt, he was a pretty good could talk a lot at Aw, thanks, Melody. I'm glad. That's kind of like my whole purpose. I love inspiring and teaching and sharing, so I'm so glad that you enjoy it and it works. I really appreciate that feedback. And I'll keep it coming because I enjoy it. Even if it's one person, you know, it's worth it to me. So, or nobody at all. I do enjoy it just as a hobby, but the fact that I get to engage and inspire makes it a million times better to do this. So thank you for sharing that with me. So G got his name because he was up on a shelf. So we brought him out. He showed up, and we put him on a shelf, and we had this wooden G on the shelf for our last name. And so when he came out in the morning, and once Wyatt woke up and kind of settled into his day, we're like, buddy, we're like, do you see, you know, the elf up there? And you know, he was kind of looking, and I was like, you get to name him. He's here, you know, to, we kind of told him, sorry, I don't remember exactly what we said to him, but we basically told him that he's here until Christmas, and, you know, he's going to hang out with you, and he works for Santa, and but you get to name him, like, he needs a name. And of course he was only 2, so he was kind of, sort of getting it, but not really. So we're like, what do you want to name him? Trying to get him to come up with a name. And he points at him, and he just looks and he says, G. And so I'm pretty sure that he was speaking of the letter G on the shelf, but it just kind of stuck, and that's his name. So his name is G, and G is a little mischievous. Sometimes he's more mischievous than other times. You know, it is kind of a full-time job managing the elf, if I'm 100% honest. So I'm not always very creative. But yeah, he can be a little trouble, and as Wyatt gets older, it's a lot funner. We can do a lot more things with him because he now wakes up like looking for him, like what is G getting into? And the other funny thing is that every elf is G to him, so like he doesn't understand quite yet that every elf has his own name. So whenever he sees like an elf in a story or on TV, he's like, look at all the G's. It's kind of funny. So anyways, we've had a lot of fun this year with G the elf, with a bunch of different shenanigans. And the one thing I've realized about Wyatt is that, oh, these are a little short, that, he doesn't like it when G touches his toys. So that's an issue for him. So, just recently I, created a scene, and I haven't been able to print it out yet, but I created a scene with him camping on the kitchen counter, and he had like, I made a tent out of cardstock, and I had like this fake snow stuff that went on the ground, and I had like snowmen and trees and everything, and you know, I really went all out. And I grabbed this like little stuffed Rudolph that he's like super attached to right now, and I like grabbed it from he wasn't sleeping, it was just on his bed, so I went and snuck it out of his bed. And then like some of his Hot Wheels cars and everything. And so I made this like whole like little camping scene. And so I guess he woke up at like 12:30, and he woke my husband up, and he was looking for Rudolph. And so they come downstairs, and my husband saw on the counter, and Wyatt was not happy that G had taken Rudolph. He was not impressed at 12:30. So anyways, my husband got him back to bed, got him Rudolph, like, you know, calmed him down, and he went back to sleep. So that morning he wakes up, and he comes out, and he sees G camping on the counter, and he was just like, Dad, what? And my husband's like, what, bud? And he's like, G's taking all my Hot Wheels cars, and he like walks over like all attitude, and he grabs them. He's like so not impressed that G even touched his toys. So I didn't realize, because I was still in bed at the time, I was like so excited, like thought it was, you know, the cutest little scene, that he was gonna think it was hilarious. No, total opposite. He was not impressed that G touched his toys. So I have learned my lesson, and we will make sure that G does not touch his toys going forward. So, because it was another time where I put him on like his truck's like under the tree. I don't have the picture here yet, but I got to print more. And Wyatt was so not happy that G was playing with his toy truck. So I have learned from my past two mistakes. I thought it was just maybe one time he was in a mood and just didn't like it. No, this is the thing. G is not allowed to touch his toys. So anyways, long story, but G the elf causes some mischief at our house, and sometimes Wyatt really likes it and sometimes he doesn't. So anyways, so this is going to be our elf spread, elf on the shelf spread, or my spread for the elf on the shelf for our house. So I've got more little photos I'm going to sprinkle in here with the little just various things that G does. And I might do some embellishing. And then I'm going to have some bigger prints. So I printed this one. This is the recent one my Natalie did, his sister, where G made a snow angel. He really liked this one. So I was thinking about, you know, just putting a couple of big photos in here just like this. Or I'm not sure how many more I'm going to want to print big. But I was thinking about actually doing another interactive piece where I have a piece of cardstock and put another photo on here. So this opens up and I can do the G story on the inside here. I can do journaling, and then there'll be 2 more photos on the back side as well. So there'll be 3 photos total and some journaling. So I'm not going to do much more with the elf layout right now, but I just wanted to share with you what I've gotten to so far. And I thought this is going to be really fun. I'm very excited about this. So, but I don't have all my photos yet, so I'm not going to scrap it. I actually have to finish printing out some more of my stories right now, but I wanted to kind of go through and show you what I still have for photos. So what I also have printed is, so I've got 2 5x7s here. So I love black and white photos. So again, I'm really enjoying kind of having the 5x7s just in the, you know, kind of free, not in sleeves, in the middle of the layout. So I was thinking it would be kind of fun to do maybe these back to back, or because I have some more of him doing a snow angel, like, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do like a series of photos where they all make the snow angel. I'm not really sure. And then I printed out this Wyatt's Santa letter. So I could do the photos of them writing to Santa. I have a picture of G also with the letter to Santa that I might put on this side too, because G brings the letters to Santa in our household anyway. So I'm in this spot where I need to print out some more photos and kind of still determine what other stories I want to tell for December. So that's kind of all I have tonight for this Scrap With Me Live. And I'm sorry it's short, but I really didn't know. I had a few stories to tell, and so I was kind of feeling out how this was going to go. So I would love to hear from you all who are still here in this Scrap With Me Live. Is, you know, what do you think? Is this, you know, something you enjoy? Would you like to continue to see more like this? A little more casual, and I just talk through my process. We did get a couple layouts done. I'm really pleased with the way these came out so far. I love this. My little interactive piece here. Yeah. So we got a few spreads done. I just still have some more photos that I need to print and stories to tell. So I love the G. Yeah. So I think we're going to call this December Scrap With Me done for the night. But I would really love your feedback on how you like this Scrap With Me Live. Would you all be interested in doing maybe a Zoom crop? I was actually thinking about New Year's Eve putting together a Facebook room. They have the, if you're not on Facebook, let me know, because I can do a Zoom too, and like a special invite. But I think majority of you are on Facebook. But I was thinking about maybe doing a New Year's Eve virtual crop. If y'all are interested in doing that, like just getting a Facebook room together and we would just scrap for New Year's. I I'm thinking that would be fun to do because obviously at my household, um, we're not going to do anything exciting for New Year's, so I figured it would be kind of nice to scrap with you and ring in the new year together. So I'm throwing around that idea. If you were all interested, let me know. And the Facebook rooms is it's very similar to Zoom. So depending on how many people don't have Facebook, I might do a Zoom instead. So yeah, so we can figure that out. But I'm kind of thinking about doing that. But other than that, this is we're gonna wrap this live up. I hope you enjoyed my December spread. Again, I'm kind of a newbie at this, so hopefully you found it helpful or interesting or got some ideas. I'm really enjoying putting this album together. So I'll probably, I don't think I'll finish this album before December is over, obviously. So I'll probably do another live like this if you guys have enjoyed it in January, so we can wrap up and I can show you the rest of the album and we can wrap up any layouts I still need to finish. So that's something also in the new year that we can kind of do together. So I really appreciate you guys so much, and I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas and wish you health and happiness in the new year. And thank you so much for your support, and I will see you all again very soon, maybe even as soon as New Year's if I can get some interest. So I will talk to you all again after the holidays. Have a great night. Bye.